Well, thousands of members of Sydney's Jewish community are gathering tonight to commemorate the second anniversary of the October 7 terror attacks in Israel. The event comes on the eve of the expected release of the remaining hostages still being held in Gaza. So let's go live to senior reporter Caroline Marcus at the event. Caroline, what's the mood been there today?
Well, it's been bittersweet, I guess, guys. It's a mixture of a feeling of somberness and joy and optimism, of course, to do with the impending release of the hostages tomorrow at local time in Israel. People here obviously still feeling enormous amounts of grief 2 years on from the worst attack on Jewish life since the Holocaust. But there is also a sense of joy and hope here tonight. And thousands of people have come out despite what started off as a very rainy event. The guest speaker tonight is Danny Masner. He is the brother of Galit Carbone, who was the Australian woman killed on October 7 outside her kibbutz near the border with Gaza. He spoke of spending the second anniversary of her death here in Australia, meeting with leaders and members of the local community, and how he too had mixed emotions.
Even when I met with Senator Wong, I decided to keep all the hatred and all the anger and all the bitterness aside. And I feel like I'm a new person, really. I'm moving forward. I see the light. I've got a new granddaughter, and I'm really looking forward.
And the other hostages could be coming home.
Yeah, absolutely. 4 of us, 4 members. 2 of them are really good friends of mine, and inshallah, let's bring them home.
Amid the crowd tonight, opposition, federal and state leaders Sussan Lee and Mark Speakman are here. We've seen a crowd of, as I said, thousands of people. I spoke to one of the organisers, Yossi Ashed, who said that the crowd size has exceeded even expectations, especially with today's weather. This is what he said about how many people they were expecting.
7,500 in this weather. Could you believe it?
It's amazing.
It is amazing, and it's just great. And again, people were waiting for that to happen, and we are lucky. God bless that tomorrow also we're going to have our hostages back. So that's only another element to add to the night.
And Caroline, the ambassador was also in attendance. What has he had to say?
Well, the Israeli ambassador, Amir Maimon, has already spoken a few minutes ago, and he spoke about the optimism many people are feeling with the release of the hostages coming very soon, hopefully. He also thanked members of the Sydney Jewish community for their support of Israel and Israelis during what has been a very difficult 2 years. But when he mentioned some of our leaders, including the Prime Minister and Foreign Minister, there were audible boos in the audience. Take a listen.
This week, I had the honor accompanying Danny as he met Prime Minister Albanese and Foreign Minister Wong. He spoke to them about Hamas brutality and made clear that Australia must ensure Hamas has no role in Gaza's future governance.
Former Olympian and former Labor Senator Nova Peris is on stage speaking at the moment. There were huge cheers as she got to the stage. She's been a very vocal supporter of Israel since the October 7 terror attacks, and has been speaking about how many people within the Indigenous community support Jews as well as the Indigenous people of Israel. Lots more speakers to come tonight, and lots of Israel and Australian flags in the audience here. It's great to see such a big turnout for what will hopefully, with the end of the war and the hostages coming home, be one of the last community events that we'll have to see for a while.
Yeah, look, we hope and pray for that. Caroline Marcus, thank you so much for joining us on the show this evening.